all here. Okay, it does appear that we're live. Give me a second to make sure that we actually are streaming, and then we'll go from there.
Sadly.
And take a little bit. But yeah. Stream Elements realizes that we're streaming.
Exciting.
YouTube doesn't realize that we're streaming, even though I literally already hit start broadcast. About if I force refresh, will it? Yes, it will. It required a force refresh instead of just a regular refresh, but Rumble is taking a moment to realize that we're streaming. Okay. Good. Got stuff finally going. It's good. Okay.
Rumble, that's a cat form for cats purring, right?
Yes. The rumble of the kitties. Yeah, anyway.
Speaking of kitties, yeah. I showed you my cat asterisk.
I did. That cat can be used in a linguistics class to explain that toy cat is not necessarily the intersection of the sets of toy and cat.
In that it's not actually a member of set cat.
Correct.
It's rather a toy representing cat.
Correct. It is a toy which shares the appearance of things that exist in set cat. Second.
Lilu Dallas multitest. Sorry.
I didn't catch that, sorry.
I saw Lilu Dallas multitest.
Oh, where? Sorry.
I saw your chat multitest, and I was
yes.
just making a Fifth Element reference because I'm a dork.
Got it. Okay. Didn't catch, or I didn't get the Fifth Element reference.
Have you seen Fifth Element?
I've seen bits of it.
Okay, that would explain it.
Yeah.
There's a point in the movie where she's given a multi-pass as her identification, and they're getting on a plane, and she's holding it up to the person at the ticketing counter and going, Lily Dallas multi-pass and multi-pass, you know, just
yeah. Going, oops, not the one to open. Go. That can be there.
But yeah, one of my players was not available today, so the game sort of panned out.
Okay, yeah. Either way, it still gave me time to get a little bit of Visions of Mana recorded. I got 3 episodes recorded without a single crash, so that was amazing.
Was it more or less amazing than my horse?
Less amazing than your horse. Nobody sung a song about how amazing my how amazing not crashing was.
True. I'll just remember, shut up, woman, get on my horse.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, you good to go?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful. I am as well, so let's get to recording. Hello and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm Ring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbied, and we are back into chapter 3. We got the first bad ending, so let's move on and get the second bad ending. Nweis, the controls are yours.
And I'm Nweis, the cold presence at the back of your, Okay, yeah, we already
we already read that. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to introduce you this time. My mind was on pulling up the guides to make sure we get to where we want to go. All right.
So which way are we going?
We need to backtrack to classroom 1A.
Can do.
Yeah.
There's
a fly.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
ゆか、
お兄ちゃん、ゆかたち、お家帰れるの？
No, we will not.
帰れなくなったの？死んじゃうの？
Yes, we're stuck here until we
嘘
die.
だよね。お兄ちゃんね。
We'll be okay.
大丈夫。大丈夫だよ、ゆか。きっとみんなで帰れるぞ。心配するな。俺がついてるから。な。よし、偉いぞ。
お兄ち
緊張の糸が切れたか。やれやれ。俺が震えてちゃいけない。恐怖心は噛まずに、今は丸飲みでやり過ごすんだ。あいつも、ナオミも、どこかで震えているかもしれない。
Yeah, Satoshi's cowardice is restricted to the prologue. Once he becomes a playable character, he levels up and becomes the protagonist.
Yes. Which, frankly, it just is weird characterization.
Yeah, they didn't need to make him a coward, but...
移動してないか？
ゃん。うん。さっきはこっちにあったよ。
待ち伏せしてみるか。床を調べてみよう。
I need to actually recheck.
Go ahead and go back to the left. I think I remember where it is. Alright, stop. Go down
Oh,
two
I am
spaces.
having really severe lag here.
Okay. Any better now? One more, and one
No,
to the left.
this is unplayable.
Okay, 1 second. I'll just pause and we can continue in a second. Alright, recording
Sorry
paused.
about that.
Hey, no worries. It
Sorry
happens.
about that.
Let me go ahead and kick you. There we go. Kick you.
I'm not technically unplayable, but it was
Yeah.
pretty terrible.
Sending. Yeah, I'm sending at 14 megabits per second, and my upload speed is 40, so I should be fine. Could you just go do a speed test quickly? Speed test.
test?
Yeah. And we'll double check if it's something from your side or from my side.
Helps if I spell speed test correctly rather than ed test. Okay, go.
I just had a crazy amount of lag trying to switch over Task Manager. But it didn't drop any frames, so that's good.
Okay, so download 441.22 Mbps, upload 11.49 Mbps, ping in milliseconds are 14 idle latency latency, 59 download latency, and 48 upload latency.
Yeah, that should be fine. Let's just reconnect and see if that fixes the lag issue.
There just has been something. Well, I found that for some reason this program in particular has been
Lag crazy?
yeah, I'm not sure what it is. But
Yeah.
you say it's here?
So hang on, I'm not recording right now, so just walk around and see how bad the lag is.
This is a more normal level of lag that I was getting with this program, which is, i.e., not great, but not unplayable.
Okay, so let's go back to go one more to the left. All right, stop here, and I will resume recording. Okay, we've resumed recording, and Nweis, you got the controls again. Let's see if this is the right spot.
ゆか、お前ここで少し待っていられるか？
お兄ちゃん、置いてっちゃやだ。
大丈夫、すぐ戻るよ。俺に考えがあるんだ。
わかった。早く戻ってきてね。
あ、
One second, my controls for a moment. And back to you. Sorry, just had to close the window. Alright. Fingers crossed that I got it in the right spot.
Here's hoping.
ゆか、その板取れるか？
Haha. I remembered from the last episode.
これだね。
Was actually one space further. Seems a bit sketchy to use.
Yeah. Alright, we got
う
the
まくいっ
board.
たな。
When she gives us the option, do not pick an option.
よし、行こ
待ってお兄ちゃん。
う。どうした？
あのね、これ。
なんだ？ちっちゃい瓶だな。
これね、ゆかのお守り。香りのビーズだよ。
いっぱい入ってるな。
匂い嗅いでみて。
お、キャラメルの匂いだ。すごいな。
面白いでしょ。
I do like how
また近所の文房具屋で買ったんだな。
これね、キャラメル味は事故とか危険から守ってくれるの。
The annoying part is that it's actually true.
but this totally seems like something that she just came up with in her head.
Either that, or it's in the, like a super complex horoscope-like list of all the things that the different scented beads can do to you.
だからお兄ちゃんにあげる。
味？気に入ってんだろ？いいよ、お前持ってな。
でもいいの。持ってて。
Either way, there's no way this should do anything.
And yet, unfortunately, it
や
does.
だもん。お兄ちゃん怪我とかしたら嫌だもん。 心配だもん。お兄ちゃん慌てんぼだから。
Oh, don't worry. His freaking out days are done.
こいつ
Yep. His freaking out was only in the prologue. It's what they say, that the true measure of a man is only found out under pressure. Alright, and here was the decision. Anyway, on this route, we are going to decide to take the beads. Go ahead, Nweis.
わかった。じゃあ借りるよ。ありがとな。
大事にしてね。それね、キャラメル味にはもう一つ
Uh-oh.
意味があるんだけど、内緒。
And that is the first hint of Yuka being terrible.
言ったらお兄ちゃんぺっこりするから言わない。
俺がへこむこと？慌て者以外にもあるのか？
She's blushing. Yuka's charm of protection? ? Seems to be all the rage these days in the junior high. Yeah. Alright, let's head downstairs and go to the entrance. Actually, we may as well take a pause at the intersection. Downstairs in front of the entranceway. Oh no! Earthquake! We're gonna die! Duck and cover! Hide in a doorway!
ユカ、捕まってろ。
You say duck? Does that make it an earth quack?
Nah, it's probably more of an earth goose.
収まったか。
Well, that would truly make it evil.
Well, in
And that
this,
was-
it would fit in this world.
And that was a remarkably convenient earthquake.
Yes. Opened up a way forward for us. Right, we've already grabbed that. Skeletal remains of young girl sprawled on the floor, holding a letter in her bony fingers. Yosuke, I'm so sorry. If only I hadn't discovered that stupid charm. Yep, shouldn't have done Sachiko ever after. Although, I guess a good question is, how did someone even come up with that charm? You missed the final bell. You missed the end of school. If you're still here, then you always will be.
Well, for someone to come up with the charm, it seems like they'd have to have a certain amount of understanding about how to interact with ghosts and spirits, wouldn't it?
Yes, they would. Alright, anyway, because we have the scented beads, we are protected from the bad end that we would get from that ghost. However, that's not that important. Let's head south and go to the entranceway. There is a victim's memoir here somewhere for us to read, but we can examine the place all over as well. Victim's memoir is 2 out of 5. I'm so cold. I feel like the heat is just oozing out of my body, bit by bit. And then there's that sound that just won't stop. What is it? My ears hurt. Can't focus on anything. I feel like there's a thin film surrounding my entire brain. It might be a yerk. I found a dying message next to one of the corpses earlier. It
What's
said,
a year?
You're not familiar with Animorphs?
I am not.
Ooh, that was all the rage back in the 90s. It is a alien brain parasite that takes over your body and goes out to conquer the world.
That's obnoxious.
Yes, incredibly. And of course, because it's a bunch of children's stories, the only people that can protect it are 5 teenagers plus their alien friend.
And I'm guessing by the name Animorphs that they can turn into animals, and turning into animals has great utility in stopping world-conquering brain parasites.
Correct. On all accounts.
Sigh. Sigh, I say.
It said there's a hallway somewhere in here that changes its size, appearing longer or shorter pretty much on a whim. I wonder where it is. I hate that I don't feel anything when I see a human body anymore. It sickens me. Okay, side note, you actually need to get that note in order to proceed through this chapter. Other chapters you could get away with not reading any of the memoirs, but this one you need to get that. Yeah. Loot. Oh. Every shelf.
If you wish to learn more about this school, you must turn every page and rifle through every shelf of every cabinet.
Yep. Gotta read it backwards.
Many messages have been left behind by the others who've become trapped within these walls. May you use their words as a guide to help break free of the curse. So yeah.
Yeah, let's hope that happens. Okay, we can head.
It feels like that might be a little bit of a hint that you actually need the victim's memoirs there.
Oh, that is a fair point. Okay. Anyway, let's head. Yeah?
I could be wrong, but it feels that way.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a guide to help get that. Okay, Ghost Boy is still here, but anyway, we want to go east. North Pass is blocked, so we want to go east. Let's not look at his. Why did you kill me? Alright, let's keep going. Ignore
You say the north is blocked?
Oh, yes it is. A heavy cabinet's collapsed across the floor here. The boards around it are creaking under its weight. Climbing over it would be far too risky. Yep.
Well, now we've confirmed it's blocked, so we
Only
can
place
carry
to
on.
go is east. You pay.
Yes, Nweis and I. Yes, he definitely won't forgive us.
Yep. Dirty husk left behind by the soul. Filthy, disgusting carbon dust. Repulsive bag of meat and tissue, yet one must scrub and clean it well, presented at the moment of salvation. For the Lord doth watch over us always. Alright. Isn't aggressive. Don't look into his eyes. Take the only doorway, set of stairs. Go north. Anyway, there should be a corpse with Megumi Sugi. Oh.
And there's no mess here, but the light has collapsed in on itself as we get close to.
Yep. All right.
So that darkness, I think, was a.
Let's go west and check that the path is blocked. It is. All right, we got to go into the stairs.
No corpse yet. Should.
All right. The skeletal remains of a female student are sprawled across the floor. Pinned to what's left of her school uniform is a student ID name tag. Megumi Sugi. St. Mary Ann University High School, Class 2-1. Starved to death after desperate search for a friend. Age 17. Alright, let's grab the key. There's something sparkling on the ground. Pick it up. Yes. A rusty brown key has a label on it, but oxidation has made it completely illegible. Alright, let's keep going upstairs. And we want to go to the girls'
お
lavatory.
兄ちゃん、
どうした？
ゆか、おトイレ行きたい。
Of course she does.
そうか。そこに川屋って書いてあるから行ってこいよ。ゆか、ちなみにどっちだ？
おしっこ。
何かあったら呼べよ。何があるかわからないから待ち時間は聞いとかないとな。
We got a little sign to read. Lavatories, boys' room to the left, girls' room at the end of the hall. Door is boarded up with tightly hammered nails. It won't open, and we don't have a nail remover.
もう平気か？
お兄ちゃん、ダメだった。
ん？
And this is where Yuka starts to become really bad. Alright, let's go inside the, Ah, that would kind of explain why.
なんてこった。
Except, do you actually really need a stall to go pee in this ruined, haunted school where you're not going to have anybody else wandering into the bathroom with you?
Nope. You do it wherever you need to or want to.
Are you gonna make the room any worse?
There's a nauseating smell emanating from the drain.
Smells like surströmming.
I have no idea what that is. Numerous teeth are floating in the stagnant water, many with gums still attached. Ugh.
Surströmming is fermented herring.
Ah. Yeah. I'll pass.
It is a notoriously pungent
あれじゃ
food
無理だ
item,
な。別のトイレを探そう。
and much like its cousin Lutefisk, it makes me wonder how the crap the Norse ever came up with it.
Okay. Anyway, let's continue on.
You really couldn't, quotation mark, go.
我慢できるか？男子トイレがなんとか使えたらいいんだがな。
Yep. So that is the sum total of the bathroom stuff. Let's head back down, and that unknown key is in fact the infirmary key.
Seemed likely, since this was the one door we ran into so far which was specifically locked.
Yep. Infirmary. The door is locked. Use the unknown key to open the door. Okay.
聖子。
Naomi?
That sure sounded like Naomi. It's an old broken down space heater. Doesn't look safe to use anymore. Yeah.
Again, space heater. Isn't that the sun?
The handle turns, but not a drop of water comes out.
そういえば喉、 乾いたな。
Yeah. Vast quantities of medicines and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves.
Nothing there?
There's a blood-spattered notebook on the desk with the word diary written in bold letters at the top. Like some sort of prop, however, it's practically molded into the desk. It can't be moved or opened.
At least it's diary and not dairy, which would make less sense.
Monthly goal. Wash your hands with soap.
How about washing the blood with soap?
There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves, both its blades covered liberally in blood. Ugh. There are countless old expired medicine bottles on the shelves with faded yellow labels.
意外と埃っぽくないんだな、ベッド。
Because people keep using it.
お兄ちゃん、疲れた。
そうか。お前は少し休んでいくか？
お兄ちゃんも。
If you insist.
仕方ないな。ちょっと休むか。お前一人にするのも心配だしな。
お腹すいた。
ああ、すいたな。
今何時かな。お母さんのご飯の時間じゃないかな。
Who knows? We were
時計止まっ
unconscious
てる
for
か
a
ら
while.
わからないな。
帰りたい。
大丈夫だ。絶対に脱出するぞ。ナオミやヨシキたち。仲間と合流できれば、きっと何かいい方法が見つかるさ。あいつらだって、きっと今頃、脱出の術を探っているはずだ。合流した時に恥かかないように、俺たちも頑張ろう。なんとかなるさ。心配するな。
お兄ちゃんの言うことだもん。
He doesn't really believe it, he's just messing with you.
信じるよ。
But hey, if you believe it and don't be a crybaby, that's always good.
きっとなんとかなる。窓も開かないこんな状況で。それはしかし、現実を突き崩すだけの力を持たない。
Well, at least he knows he's lying.
だが、それでも今は生きるために信じる。盲目的にただ希望だけを信じる。
Well, at least we have confirmation that Yoshiki survived. So once again, the death count is down to just 2.
頭が割れそうだ。
Yeah, Atamaga.
てめえら、いい加減にしろよ。白崎はどこだ。
Creepy laughing children. Oh no, the blow paralyzed him.
くそー。しまった。うとうとしてしまったか。
Doesn't look great for Yoshiki.
No, it
何やっ
doesn't.
てんだ俺。本当に寝てどうするんだよ。
お兄ちゃん。
Time to go.
お家じゃ。
No, it's definitely not home.
ゆか、泣くな。もう少しだけ我慢だ。
And yes, I know it's terrifying and all this, but you've been lost for a while in here. I would appreciate if she had just a little bit more emotional continence by this point.
無事に帰ったらコンペイトを
Yeah,
買ってやるか
sadly
ら。
she is rather emotionally incontinent.
緑寿庵のコンペイト。
ああ、この前食べたがってたろ。
我慢する。
よし、偉いぞ。
Good.
こいつは食べ物だな。
Bribery.
ナオミのやつが心配だ。篠原か誰か仲間と一緒だといいが。あいつ気強いけど心はそれほど頑丈じゃないからな。さあ行こうゆか。立てるか。
大丈夫。
疲れたらまた休みに戻ってこよう。
Alright, let's save over the same slot. Actually, first let's read that, then save over the same slot. There's a section of old newspaper on the floor. Read it? Yes. Heavenly Post. 4 children abducted and killed. Follow-up report. The brutal, shocking deaths of the recent kidnapped grade schoolers have now been traced back to the hands of the instructor found in the room with them. A large pair of sewing scissors were found in his possession, and these were confirmed to be the tool used in removing the victims' tongues, ultimately leading to death through excessive bleeding or choking. One of the victims even had the majority of her head slowly and methodically removed. This cranial mass was found on the floor next to her body. Of these children, one was blank when investigators arrived at the scene of the crime. Still alive, freshly deceased. She was
But somehow
still alive. I don't know.
somehow salmon. Probably
Perhaps
not.
salmon. The Heavenly Host Elementary School's Yeah, I can't make heads or tails there. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing.
お兄ちゃん、この写真の子。
ああ、この赤い服の女の子と半ズボンの男の子はさっき見かけたな。
Someone seems to have made notes in the margins of the article using a red pen. Friends killed by spirits of children. Law, purpose, spread of the curse, gathering. Children with no tongues. Girl with top of head missing. Girl in red dress. Child victim. Grudge. Gave shape to the school building. Escape. Yeah, okay. let's override the.
Those notes are pretty sketchy in a way where you can tell someone had something they were thinking of, but figuring out what exactly they were thinking of without their brain to interpret those notes would be.
Oh no, was that Naomi? Oh no,
篠崎の声だ。
Shinozaki. Yes.
行こうユカ。なんだこれは。
Oh. Okay. So they just reconnected into the same time, into the same closed space as Yoshiki and Ayumi. There's a metal tool of some sort lying on the ground here. Pick it up. Yes. Picked up in the second floor hallway. It's a plain rusted nail puller made of iron. Alright. So that is Yoshiki's nail puller. Still no body there, though. Yeah. We're heading up to the bathroom. We're gonna try to get the nails out of the boys' bathroom.
Yeah, that was pretty clear just from.
Use the nail puller to remove the boards. Yes.
よしユカ、もう我慢しなくて済むぞ。
助かった。
All right. Oh yeah. You need to let her in.
個室がない。参ったな。
Use a urinal.
苦しいよな。
Use the floor. Use the sink. Use a bucket. Use anything.
俺外に出てるからさ。我慢できないならその辺でしたらどうだ。
やだ。我慢する。
Seriously, Yuka?
Bad Yuka. Bad Yuka.
無理するなよ。仕方ないことなんだから。
She is literally just making life harder for
everybody. There's a thick crust of mold and mildew formed around the edge of the mirror. Just being near it would make anyone feel diseased.
I don't know. I think being near it makes me a pretty fun guy.
Ah! There's a nauseating smell emanating from the drain. There's a thick crust of mold and mildew.
Yeah.
Just like earlier. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be stuck forever in a loop. For in this world, there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and other truths are best left untold. Beware the messages of the dead, for there be curses among them, curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason.
And World of Horror tells us what happens when you run out of reason now, doesn't it?
Hey, Flightless Bird, welcome! Just in time to see the destruction of Yuka's character. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. The urinals are filled with an extremely unsettling amount of blood. Flightless Bird, I'm playing Omori right now. I need something pleasant, not more destruction. Sorry, Flightless Bird, you came to the wrong stream. Victim's memoirs, 3 of 5.
This is Corpse Party. Pleasant isn't in the cards.
No, it is not. Not in the slightest. Mitsuhara really isn't anywhere to be found, is he? I guess it's true. I'll probably never see him again. But I may have figured out a way of getting in contact with him at least. He left me a message on the teacher's desk in one of the classrooms. Thanks for the love, flightless bird. Looks like even when we're in different spaces, we can still communicate that way. But it's not enough. There's no warmth to be felt from the written word alone. I miss our fights, our impromptu wrestling matches, but it's not just the physical contact. What I want more than anything is to see his face again. I just want to be able to see him around and make small talk, ask him how he's been and what he plans to do after school. Those simple, everyday interactions are some of my most precious memories now. What I wouldn't give to have those days back. Funny, what runs through your head when you're trying to make frostbitten fingers move without cracking off? Okay, they just had to add that little bit there. Alright, that is everything we needed to do on the 3rd floor. Let's head back to the 1st floor. That it does. Morishige.
That's quite an expression he's got there.
That it is. Rather creepy.
森重、お前無事だったのか。
持田、お前も無事だったのか。安心したよ。クラスのやつがいて。
なあ。
That wasn't there a moment ago.
何なんだこれ。まさか人の。
見ていられないよね。多分それ人の粉砕死体。
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
it's time to meet her.
胸部の肉が見えたから多分女性。
And Morishige knows that how?
Were you digging through that shit?
嫌なものを見た。吐き気がするよ。
Don't know if I believe him.
ああ。
He sounds remarkably calm given his words.
Yeah.
とにかく無事でよかった。他の奴らにはあったか。
And sounding remarkably calm despite his words, given that the voice acting in this game is good.
Yes. That is intentional behavior there.
Yes. It's not just voice actors who don't know what the crap they're doing.
Yep.
いや、さっき気絶から覚めたばかりで誰とも。
そうか。こっちも妹のユカ以外誰も見ていない。
じゃあマユにも会っていない。
Oh, but we have.
But we have.
あいつきっとどこかで震えて泣いてる。
You were right in the first half. She is in here somewhere.
俺
Not
が
so
そばにい
much
て
the
やらなきゃ
shivering
いけ
and
ないんだ。
crying, though.
You're with her right now, in fact, Morishige.
確かに。鈴本はきっとお前に会いたいだろうな。どうする？一緒に探すか？
いや、別行動の方が他のやつとの遭遇率も上がるし。
Yeah, but then you need to stumble on each other again.
わかった。じゃあ後で 1の A の教室で落ち合おう。
At least that's a reasonable plan so you can stumble on each other again.
誰かに会ったら
Yep.
そこに集合するように伝えてくれ。俺たちもそうする。気をつけろよ。
わかった。
お兄ちゃん、何あれ、お腹のタコミ。
No, that's meat.
And again, it's like, seriously, Yuka, you're like, what, 12, 13 or something? You should be able to tell the difference between vomit and a huge pile of meat, you know?
Yep.
大丈夫だ。見ないようにしよう。さあ、行こう。
あの人、さっき
行こう。気のせいさ。
He was taking pictures, she was about to say.
Yep. The smell of raw human flesh is wafting through the hall. It's extraordinarily strong. And that is how Long Pig smells like. Anyway, there was that loud noise.
You know what? Before
that-
we proceed, I think it might be a decent idea to
To save? Sure. Save it over the same spot.
that way we don't have to continue after we get a bad end from.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't think of that at first.
Not a problem. All right.
But yeah, this is where I'm really starting to dislike Yuka.
Do you know?
Look,
Yeah. The right side looks different.
there's no wall in the way anymore.
廊下が伸びている。
It did. That must have been the sound that we heard earlier. Alright, let's examine that. It's the body of a female student. Attached to her breast pocket is a white student ID name tag.
千早ちゃん、ナーナちゃん、無事でいて。不甲斐ない先輩で
Oh no.
ごめん。
That was our girl from bonus 1. I think. Mika Naruse. Mushigawa Girls High School, Class 2-3, Mika Naruse. Skull cracked open with blunt instrument. Age 17. Alright, let's check the door. Exit to second wing. The door is locked. Alright, we gotta get all the way back to classroom 1A. Hey, and the ghost is gone. Cool.
I'm sure that doesn't portend something horrible.
Yeah.
I prefer it when I know when they are. Know where they are, rather.
Yep. Looking closely at the teacher's desk, something seems to have been written on its surface in pen.
ゆい先生へ迎えに行く。入れ違いでこれを見たら、この場で待ってて。
お兄ちゃん、ゆい先生って。
ああ、このぶしつけな文面は間違いなくヨシキだ。少なくとも
Okay.
あいつとユイ先生は近い場所にいる。
じゃあここで待ってたら会えるのかな。
そうだな。 この次元にいるかどうかわからないけど。
Words seem to have materialized, hovering in the air just above the desk's surface, barely perceptible. Unfortunately, the letters are very faint, so you can't quite make sense of them just yet. Okay, well, so much for that. Let's try the cabinet. Sitting on one of the shelves behind the glass door is a tiny key. Unfortunately, the cabinet itself seems to be locked. Use the nail puller you found to smash the glass? Oh, hell yes! Crash! The glass door is now in pieces on the floor all around you. Tiny key. Found in a cabinet in classroom 1A. Has a golden sheen and a very distinctive shape. Acquired tiny key. Regrettably, the nail puller broke on impact as well. Seems its usefulness has come to an end. Alright. Let's...
That looks like a clock key.
Yep. There's a door behind the shelf, but it seems to exist purely for show, as it's affixed to the wall like a model. There's no way to open it. Anyway, we can backtrack now and go to that locked door. And don't worry about going back and saving. There's going to be a save point coming up shortly. Exit to second wing. Door is locked. The tiny key seems to fit the lock perfectly. Use it? Yes.
That's strange that the door lock is...
It looks more like a clock key, or like for twisting something, not for unlocking something. But hey, if it works, it works. The door to the second wing is now unlocked.
Well, that's one problem solved.
Hey! Well,
Water.
Water. Clean water, most likely.
Raining from the sky. You could hold out your hands and catch some. That would be difficult, but it beats no water at all, which we've been getting so far.
Yeah. Could be acid rain, though.
And knowing this dimension...
It probably
wouldn't
is.
Be
別館があるとは結構広いぞこの学校。
Oh wow, you can't believe that a school is big.
大丈夫か?
Freaking Yuka.
職員用とかのトイレがあればいいんだが。
Or maybe you can jump the barrier, go around a corner, and pee in a bush.
だがなんだ、この見渡す限りの樹海は校舎の外周をぐるっと囲んでいるようだな。
Yeah, Demon Woods probably aren't a good place to try to escape to.
まずはこいつをなんとかしてやらないと。よし、行こう。
You see, this is why I hate Yuka. Everyone else has real problems imposed upon them from outside in this school. They have actual injuries. They have terrifying circumstances. Yuka,
They have psychic vulnerabilities.
Yuka doesn't have the sense God gave a fucking cat.
And you have a very high opinion of cats, so there is that.
Even if I didn't, she doesn't have the sense God gave a cat.
Nope. That is just your play timer. That's how long we've been playing. That keep track of the seconds I waste on Stabbity's streams. That's correct, you wrong.
なんだこの校舎。空気が一段と重いぞ。
Dun dun dun.
頭が割れそう。
俺もだ。耳鳴りが止まらない。ここは長居するとやばそうだな。ゆか、お前外で待ってるか？向こうの校舎の方がまだ安全な感じがするぞ。
And you know, when you get the feeling you're safer in the main building, given what we've seen about the main building,
Yeah, definitely this one feels wrong. Anyway, Flightless Bird said, "Aw, Stabby is one of the best. Thank you so much. Does timer affect anything in the game if you don't do things fast enough or whatnot?" This particular timer does not. This just lets you know how long you've been playing. However, there is a game over timer later. You're wrong.
一緒に行く。一人にしないで。
Yeah, don't split up in this game. Yurong says, "I just like that he plays stuff I know I've never heard of before."
分かったよ。
Hey,
心
the
配するな。
joys of playing obscure games.
obscure games that I introduced him to.
一緒にいるから。
Unfortunately, Stab did not get the chance to play through the whole of my Star Dynasties. Oh, crap. I dropped something on the keyboard.
That's okay. I fixed it. You got controls again.
I think that... there we go. Sorry, I was...
You wrong added. So you turned Stabby into an uwu weeb. Oh no, I've been a weeb from a very long time. Go ahead and save the same slot.
Oh, well, whatever.
Whatever. We'll survive. Yeah, Flightless Bird, I don't really have much of a community. How do I find obscure stuff? Nweis introduces me to obscure stuff, pretty much.
And I just sort of stumble across it. You know how I found out about Corpse Party? I found a just long form recording of somebody playing through Corpse Party with no commentary whatsoever and fell in love with it watching it. So
yeah. Whereas I despise long plays, so that's why we're doing a let's play instead of a long play. Plus, the long play was already done. Oh, I got Zappa to introduce you to strange stuff. That is true. Steve also introduced me to Archipelago. That's been a fun thing we've been doing lately.
What's Archipelago?
That's the randomizer stuff that we've been doing. We do not want to touch that, I don't think. Okay, never mind. That's fine. We want to go west.
For some Western relaxation?
My name is Elma J. Fudd. I want some Western relaxation.
Oh, sorry, I went in this door. Should I not have done that?
That is the one we wanted to go into, actually. The mirror is covered in fuzzy mildew. You can't make much of anything out.
Not the cutest fuzzy thing ever.
No. Same thing. Gotta sleep. Alright, good night, Bird. Glad you stopped by. The stench is unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Same thing. But clearly that's not true, because we just experienced that stench.
ここもダメか。
It's a conspiracy!
Yuka, you can tell you're really wavering on this, so just come on!
Just go! Alright, and we keep heading west. Boys Lavatory. Any and all students responsible for damaging these facilities will be severely reprimanded. Alright. We want to go down first.
Okay, yeah,
Downstairs.
upstairs. I was just...
Victim's memoirs, 4 out of 5. Cold. Hurts to move the fingers. No strength to write on desk. Cannot talk or see friend. Tendon and leg cut. Bleeding badly. Not the first person that's had that problem. A female student's corpse lies sprawled out on the floor. There are a couple scraps of paper from a letter set gently resting atop her bony hand. Luck is fickle, but I still have faith in it. That good luck charm. I know it's stupid, but I truly believe it works. So I know I'll see you again, Mao. And if anyone else finds this letter, please wish her good luck for me. Kaori Kimura, Class 2-4, Lexern High. Kaori Kimura. Okay. Lexern Senior High School, Class 2-4, Kaori Kimura. Wounded during earthquake. Bled out. Age 17.
Oh, and we found Mao from... well,
We did.
but it's a different school. Is that the Mao she was talking about? I wonder.
I don't know. I mean, it is a junior high school, so it's possible that they're, she was like looking for a younger sister, or well, not younger sister, but younger acquaintance, younger friend, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe there's another Mao we'll find. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, we gotta go up, and we're actually gonna continue going up. Happy Indigenous People Were Conquered Day, says Red Snob. I've got a guy that's mixed, partially native. Oh, he is full on Columbus Day. Keep going up. Upstairs.
Ignore that door.
Ignore the door for now. One more. Columbus being the only immigrant that liberals hate. Yes. Alright, we got. Based on size, there appears to be the remains of a senior high school student.
書いたあなたって子は
Yet Columbus was an immigrant who brought diversity to America. Changed my mind. Was that Ryoko? Or no, that was Koito Fujiwara.
No,
Yes, that was Ryoko. Found note with little sister's remains, starved to death while mourning. Seisei Academy for Girls, 2-3, Ryoko Fujiwara. Yeah, okay. The guide here is just wrong. It says Koito Fujiwara, but she was talking
she was
about
calling.
Koito. Oh, there it was. Chapter 1. Koito
Yep.
Fujiwara. Skull cracked open with blunt instrument, age 15. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There we go. That was that. Okay, we want, was the door locked?
We can check that.
3F, principal's office, no entry permitted. Alright, we gotta head down to the second floor and go in through the door.
You said you gotta go up, and I'm going... I thought it was that you gotta go fast.
No, in this household, we don't play Sonic. Alright, yeah, we go east through
Sonic
two
has a
rooms.
real ring problem, doesn't he?
He does. Girls' lavatory. No unauthorized teasing or trickery. Anyone caught horsing around will be severely punished. Yeah, the floor has completely fallen away here, leaving the stalls inaccessible. Oh no!
This is conspiring against Yuka now because It really does look like a conspiracy, doesn't it?
It does. 1. Yeah. Oh, I remember. We needed to intersperse the letters. We interspersed the letters from 1, we interspersed the letters from 2, and that gives us a complete note. I don't care enough to do so. I know we did that on our first playthrough. I don't feel like doing it. People that want to, you can pause the video and do it yourselves. Yeah, we gotta keep heading east.
Well, I'll just...
Sure.
Do you have the full text of the note somewhere?
I do not. If you really want me to, I can write it down, but... Nah. Not worth it.
Well, I was more like, does the walkthrough have the full text somewhere?
No, it doesn't. Heavenly Host Elementary School. Notice of school closure. October 18th, 1975. Due to the reputation earned from repeated tragic incidents and accidents in and around this school, plans for its abolition have been finalized. Yurong says, hey, I don't work. That's not part of this arrangement of streamer and stream watcher. Sorry, Yurong, you gotta do a little bit of work. There's been a sharp decline in registration and attendance since the initial incidents, indicating to the school board that our time is at an end. We sincerely regret to announce that Heavenly Host Elementary School will close its doors for the last time on November the 18th, 1975. It is through my own vices that this disdainful decision has come to pass, and for that I must offer my deepest apologies to all who are affected. Filed, to all teaching staff, Heavenly Host Elementary School, Principal Takamine Yanagihori.
It's through his own vices, but we don't think he was the murderer now, do we? Which raises a lot of questions, doesn't it?
Yes, and also, if, Retsnam, what's he doing on YouTube? You're wrong, get your ass back on Rumble where you belong with the other degenerates. Okay. Can we go down? Yeah, there's a door here. And how about up? There is the goo. Okay.
This is a bad end.
This is a bad end, but I want to see if maybe we have a candle somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
Just so we don't have to go through all of that. Yeah, is this the cursed art room, maybe? Yes, it is.
お兄ちゃん。
ああ。見たことない制服だが、生身っぽいな。
話しかけてみようよ。
そうだな。
Also, that picture on that canvas looks sinister.
Yes, it does. Looks very hair covered. It's a plaster bust, cheap and mass-produced for use in still life paintings.
Well, that was a bust.
I think we can talk to the girl safely.
俺たちは如月学園って学校の生徒なんだけど、その
Lovely hair.
Yeah?
クラスのやつらとおまじないをしていたら気を失って気がつくとここに拉致られてたんだが、君もかい？
Her expression
表情
isn't.
が変わらない。様子がおかしいぞ。
The female student is staring intently at the corner of the room, opening and closing her mouth rapidly, as if chanting an incantation.
お兄ちゃん。
She's gone. Let's see. Try talking to the girl before leaving. It's filled with palette knives, painting oils, and mats, and other various and sundry art supplies. This seems to be where all the watercolor paints are stored. See if there's anything down here we can grab. Oh, that's the same art room. Is the girl still there in the corner? Yes, she is. We want to go out and head north this time.
But listen here.
She is chanting. 1 second. I'm gonna
けれ
boost.
ども私たちの存在は小さな小さな命の融合体。その場に居合わせた鳥たちはいつまで経っても出会えない。うぞうむぞうの波に飲まれて私の体はただ浮き沈みを繰り返す。幸子の気持ちはとても嬉しい。だけどそれ以上の行いはただ悲しみを満たすだけ。二度と来ない。
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that was fine.
Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, we want to go north. That leads us to another set of stairs.
Well, going north, unfortunately, is an end, and we...
Yeah, just that far north.
Oniichan,
俺たち以外にも連れてこられた人間が結構いるのかもしれないな。よし、追いかけてみよう。
Alright. We want to follow that girl. Sadly, no candles that we were able to find.
君。すまない、急に話しかけて。俺たちは如月学園って学校の生徒で。どうしたんだ？いやー！誰も信じない！信じないぞ！せっかく生きている人を見つけてもみんな精神が壊されている。この旧校舎長居するのはやはり危険かもしれない。
Yep, you're gonna go crazy if you do.
Well, we met two survivors, neither of which seems to have the sanity thing going on at the moment.
Nope. Alright. There should be a...
また地震か。
Oh no. Earthquakes.
くそ！大丈夫だ。収まったぞ。よく我慢したな。さあ、立てるか？
Alright. Get a short scene, go back east into the hallway to find a black door. Black door is now accessible. Let's not. There should be a floorboard somewhere here in the stairs. May as well just go up and then down and see if we can find it. Nope.
No.
Whatever. May as well go all the way down. Yeah, nothing there. Okay, let's go back to the first floor.
All right.
And we should be able to save. After doing all of that.
Indeed, we should.
Let's drop it onto the next level. Okay. And, let's see. For entranceway. Let's try the northern door, actually. I think we may be locked inside. Oh, no. Alright, 1 second. Run back to the entranceway. Oh, I think... Sorry, I need to check here. Another scene. Alright, let's just walk west. We may be doing the wrong thing, but let's head back to... Yeah, we're definitely doing it wrong, but let's keep going to the entranceway. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Yeah, neither doing it. Okay, whatever. We're gonna have to just cut this part. We probably want to go back to the right side. But go through the next room since she isn't there. When you reach the stairs, get a short scene. Go back east down the hallway to find the blocked door. Okay, that's what we did wrong. I'm sorry. Let's get back back to the save point. Or I guess back up the stairs.
All right, now what?
All right, we gotta head up 1 floor and then just go back out into the 2nd floor.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. We can access that. The door doesn't seem like it even has a lock, yet it's not budging the slightest bit. Its entire surface is littered with protective paper charms. Spiritual confinement, Buddha's guardianship, banishment of malice, charm of exorcism, and metaphysical barrier.
Well, just ask Stab how well Buddha's guardianship works.
Not well at all. Although
You need someone with black robes and a white collar, Stab says.
Yes, I do.
なんだこりゃ。封印って中に何かいるのか？
Protective seals are when you have a pinniped guard force.
Correct. You know, they are very closely related to dogs, so you might be able to train them like that.
無理するなって。その辺でしてきな。膀胱を痛めちまうぞ。
Correct. Isn't that how Tycho Brahe died? From urine retention?
Well, that's basically what happens when you have kidney stones.
Yeah.
渡り廊下の校舎の外なら大丈夫だろ。
Satoshi with the, sane and sensible suggestions.
And Yuka finally agreed! Alright. Now we want to go down to the 1st floor and save at the candle that we just saved at.
Thank fucking Christ. Yuka finally
agreed to do the sensible thing. Right. Save.
I seriously do not like her.
On the same spot, please. Yes. Good. All right.
よし、行ってきな。俺はここで待ってるから。柵はあるけど、乗り越えられるよな。
やってみる。
何かあったら大声で呼べよ。
Yeah, that's you guys being stupid. Satoshi, you should have went, turned around, given her privacy, and just stayed close.
高いな。
Yes, you
乗
can.
り越えられるかな。
That's the other reason why you should have asked Satoshi to come by, so he could give you a boost.
This... Yuka, you're helpless against a railing that someone even shorter than you could manage to get over. I've seen kids clamber over stuff. It's just like, God, Yuka is just so reflexively helpless.
Yep.
I don't think that she's physically incapable. It's that her mind just immediately paralyzes itself. And God, I hate her. Sorry.
Okay. Right here, we have a choice to make. Don't proceed. Right here at the eek. Option 1. Let's talk to the ghost. Option 2. Run away! Run away! Anyway, because of the particular ending that we're shooting for, in this time, let's go with... Let's talk to the ghost.
I'm too frightened to move.
Give what back? I guess Yuka has insomnia.
ジュースいっぱい飲みすぎたからかな。
Yeah, don't drink too much juice.
せっかくだからお兄ちゃんを起こして怒らせてから寝よう。
Horrible sibling.
で、桃水をもう一杯飲んで寝る。決定。
Literally making the problem worse, Yuka.
返して。返して。え？返して。
Look at that aura of evil behind the ghost. The spirit of a little girl appears right in front of Yuka's face, glowing a bluish white. Where the left eye should be, only a gaping, empty socket can be seen.
And her tongue is cut out too, as we can see.
Yep. The disquieting snip, snip sound grows ever louder as the spirit draws nearer and presents the item she holds in her hand. It's a pair of sewing scissors, and she's brandishing them dangerously close to Yuka's face. The inner blades are dull, rusty, and caked with blood. There's little doubt that the following events are going to be unimaginably excruciating. Excissorating.
の目返して
Watashi no me. Yeah, that's my eye, all right.
Uh-huh. The girl repeats her futile demand over and over again, bringing the blades closer and closer and closer each time.
動かないよ返せ
Hey, blogger, what up? You arrived just in time for a bad end. Yuka's left eye offers little resistance as the jagged, blood-soaked blade is plunged deep within. Mary Blog, how's streaming? Streaming's going pretty well. Her vision runs red as waves of unbearable agony trigger unconscious screams of primal, nearly animalistic torment. She instinctively...
That scraping sound.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She instinctively reaches up to pull the scissors out, but just touching them lightly causes new jolts of torturous misery to flow through her body. The sound of a foreign object scraping against her cranium echoes through her mind mercilessly, not from her eardrums, but directly to her brain.
Oh.
No other experience could possibly have prepared her for this. It's all the suffering of the world coalesced into a single moment. I think Nweis is going to be sick.
Wasn't that Gethsemane? All the suffering of the world coalesced into a single moment?
I guess so, yeah.
So yeah, but... Oh.
The pain grows exponentially worse with each heartbeat. Yet the trauma of the experience makes the heartbeat faster, creating an endless cycle. It's not something you can adapt to. It's not something you can ignore. All you can do is thank heaven above when you finally die. Wrong
Well, that was...
end. That was a gross
flagrantly horrible.
My controls, Nweis.
I hate Yuka, but that was still flagrantly horrible, and...
She did not deserve that. Anyway, that was Wrong End 2. Eyes dug out of skull by spirit. Anyway, that is it for the VOD, but the stream is still going strong. So if you're on the VOD, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always. And I will see you guys in the next part. Bye now. Woo! Okay, so that was Bad End 2 taken care of. Let me go ahead and quickly mark that off of my guide.
But yeah, that was some fucking horribleness.
Yeah. Okay, we did get Memoir 4.
Forgive my language.
No apology, no forgiveness needed. That was bad. Okay, I got my eye on you. That's what the guide author called that ending. I got my eye on you.
Aye, sir.
Okay, so that was Wrong End 2 taken care of. And that is at the bottom of the western staircase. Good. The final victim's memoirs is the room where Satoshi wakes up at the end of the chapter. Okay. So we want to make sure to save before we get to where Satoshi wakes up at the end of the chapter. Okay.
And I think we may want to go for the sort of lame, bad end of going through the corridor of green goop.
Yeah, I think so. Just so we get the just so we get it out of the way. Technically, that's ending.
I mean, it's available now, so let's just get it.
It's available. Exactly, it's available now. We may as well do it. Nice and easy. But I never did. Oh.
You never did what?
I never did put a break there to do it. Let me just check one more thing on the guides quickly, because we should be able to have a scene where we get the blessed shoes.
In that case,
yeah. No, let's just continue on the way that we've been doing it, and we'll get that right before we grab the shoes. It's not far anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
Attempt to enter the West Hall. Okay, cool. So let's continue on. Let me hop into the chapter, and let's start recording. Hello and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm Brain Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbied, and with me I have...
somebody who is feeling just really pained right now. We just came off of getting a bad end, and it was horribleness.
Ooh, incredibly horrible. Anyway, let me give you the controls. There we go. And go ahead and head back north, and let's not get caught by the ghost this time. But when Yuka says eek, do pause for just a second.
よし、行ってきな。俺はここで待ってるから。柵はあるけど、乗り越えられるよな。
やってみる。
何かあったら大声で呼べよ。
Just out of
怖い
curiosity.
な。やっぱりお兄ちゃんに見ててもらえばよかったかな。
Maybe you should have.
高いな。乗り越えられるかな。よいしょ。
Okay, here is the eek. So, on this path, we have decided to run away! Run away! So, anyways, that's what we'll do. Run back! And head back west.
お兄ちゃん、
Oh no, Satoshi is gone.
お兄ちゃん、どこ？
Oh, I guess we can save. If we do regain control. And Yuka continues to be terrible.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead and save if you could.
can do.
And we can just drop that onto the next slot. Okay. We actually don't want to go east because if we do, that cabinet will fall over. Although alternatively, could go there just to see the scene, but it's better if we don't. And let's head up, keep going west, and then head up the stairs. Read the sign there. Oh. Someone took a picture. Oh no.
君は
Uh,
持田の妹
one second here. Go east and back in, store through the room to the stairs, back up to the second, through the first, second for more events. Go back west through both rooms to the stairs and down to the first floor. Okay. So basically backtrack right now.
まったく頭がおかしくなりそうだね。そこかしこにこんな死体がある。
Yeah, Morishige's gonna want to...
震えているのか？持田はどうしたの？
お兄ちゃんいなくなっちゃったのです。
かわいそうに。おいで。一緒に探してあげるよ。
How about no? I think he just wants to add more dead girls to his photo reel.
いいです。ゆか一人で。
So as soon as you have control, go west. And back down to the first floor. She's not breathing. Oh. Her eyes have a hollow appearance to them, yet still retain a tiny echo of life, and reflect a palpable sense of terror. It almost seems as if she could snap out of it at any moment, stand up and walk away. The corpse is so fresh. Simply being in its presence is disquieting. We want to head back down to the first floor to the entranceway, and we're going to want to save again. Girls' lavatory. No unauthorized access or trickery.
We already saw that, so
Yep.
yeah.
Do not enter the boys' lavatory.
Do not enter.
Do not enter. And we want to see if we can save again.
She feels if she's gonna burst.
Yep. We can go back to the top one, since we don't need that. Yep. Right.
Now what?
Feel free, go back west through the room and up the stairs to the second floor. Your pursuer is gone.
ごめん。
お兄ちゃんもう嘘つけゆか一人にしないって
That's not. That's not
怪我は
Satoshi.
ないかい？君は？
He has sort of a delinquent look to him as well. He's wearing his shirt open, that chain on his pocket.
And his blazer thrown over his shoulder. Yeah, he's got delinquent vibes. Hair unstyled.
ごめんなさい
He looks to me like he's the sort of bad boy that would be popular with the girls, though.
Yep. That I agree with.
私は持田ゆかって言います
そう。僕は木実優也。
We've heard
白檀高等
Kizami
学校の
several
2年だ。
times.
ゆかちゃんと言ったね。
Yes, we have.
君も幸子さんの
We
禁断の
heard
おまじない
various
で
voices saying,
ここに閉じ込められたのかい？
Kizami.
わかりません。
そうか。さっきお兄さんと言っていたね。一緒なの？
お兄ちゃん。
かわいそうにね。僕も妹とはぐれて探しているところなんだ。
Sure you are.
妹の子もここに。
よかったら一緒においで。君のお兄さんを探そう。生きているものはできるだけひとまとまりになっていた方がいい。
Sounds sensible.
僕
Yeah,
の妹も
totally reasonable.
君のように泣いているかもしれない。一緒に探してくれるかい？
Phrasing is interesting, though.
Join the hunt.
お願いします。お兄ちゃんを見つけてください。
わかった。大丈夫。きっと見つかるよ。
All right. Let's go ahead and save one more time. We can... Yeah, let's overwrite the same slot. And let's head upstairs. And I think we should head to the green goo now.
All right.
Unless we run into anything along the way. Also, let's there should be a name tag on the girl that died that we examined earlier.
Well, let's take a look.
She's not breathing. Her eyes have a hollow appearance to them, yet still retain a tiny echo of life, and reflect a palpable sense of terror. It almost seems she could snap out of it.
大丈夫かい？これはひどい。ゆかちゃん、子供たちの幽霊は見たかい？
見ました。
コーナーの張り紙やダイイングメッセージを僕もいろいろと調べたんだが、あの子供たちを殺害した大人の霊もいるんだ、ここには。鉄槌を持った大きな男。どうやらそいつが犯人の霊だ。僕の
And
仲間。
he got Yoshiki in the head twice.
何人も何人も。あいつや、子供たちの霊に殺されてしまった。
There's also a completely unrelated ghost who just happened to be haunting the same location and accidentally got sucked in here.
Yep.
He's harmless.
バラバラでいると何が起こるかわからない。僕の妹と君のお兄さんを早く見つけよう。
お兄ちゃん、大丈夫かな。
Same thing.
There we go.
Mitsuki Yamamoto. So annoying. In Byakudan Senior High School Class 2-4. Back slashed open with edged weapon. Bled out. Ooh. Definitely host. Yeah. Notice
Yeah,
of
yeah.
closure. Already had that.
Yep.
All right, time for another choice. Option 1, let's walk around through the face-shaped green goo. Option 2, let's not do that because that's clearly a stupid idea. Make your choice. Anyway, our choice is to walk through the green goo of faces. Let's see what happens. Warning, your HP is getting low. To recover health, return to a lit candle as soon as possible. That wasn't your Oni-chan, Yuka. That was Kizami.
You know, as far as impact goes, this ending was not as impactful as the last one we got.
Not at all. My controls for a second, Nweis. Ending list, chapter 3. That one is annoyingly ending number 5. Succumbed to poison and collapsed. It's number 5 because it was lame. Anyway, we've skipped ending number 4, but we will go back and get that. So, however, that is it for this episode. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I will see you guys in the next part. Bye now. Okay, that was the recording stopped.
All right. Do we want to continue, or shall we break for tonight?
Let's go. We're close to beating the chapter. We've got 4 paragraphs on one guide, and we've got, about a page worth of stuff on the other guide. So, yeah, let's hop in. Whoops, not endings. Chapter select, chapter 3. That's the most recent one we did, right? 1014, 2159. Yes. Alright, give me a second to start us off. Hello and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I bring Stabbity, the spookiest Stabbity that ever Stabbitied. And with me I have...
And Nweismuller, who thinks we don't have a ghost of a chance of getting out of this.
Oh no! Anyway, let me make sure controls are yours, Nweis. Let's head north from right here, and there should be something on the wall to read. Just the note. 2. Yes. Yeah. That's where we saw the 2. Okay. For everyone watching at home, go ahead and copy that down and figure out what they said. I don't feel like doing that.
We did it the first time we did this and figured it out, and it's actually a useful clue to something, but I don't remember exactly what it says.
Okay. Whatever. Let's head upstairs. And
I think it's actually pretty much required to piece that together to actually beat the game without following a guide.
Potentially. Fortunately, we have a guide. We actually have something like 5 guides. Anyway.
And we can skip this since we have that on the first recording, and
Exactly.
we're just getting to...
And we just want to get over to the green goo.
where we're gonna pick up
Yep.
when you edit things together.
And
So,
for the interactive section, okay, let's not be stupid and let's not walk into the green goo and instead go south into the art room. Oh.
What?
Okay. There should be a note somewhere in here. Oh, okay. And that's hint number 3. So yeah, we need to take 1, 2, and 3 and put it all together and figure out what it says.
And what's the guide say for us to do here?
We just want to head out and go to the stairway, but the east side stairway. So exit here, and we take the stairs here. There should be a corpse somewhere here that we can interact with. Yes, there is. There's a decaying
Howdy.
corpse.
かおり会いたいよ
Now
that's
Takahashi. That's the Nao that she was talking about. You go ahead and read this one, Nweis.
Lecturer seen your high school class 2-4, now Takahashi, withered away from dehydration, age 17, and Kaori Kimura was wounded during earthquake and bled out. Well, these two girls who were friends didn't find each other and perished alone.
Yep. Anyway, we want to go to the... Oh. Okay. That tells us what order we're supposed to do things. Yeah. So we're supposed to go 1-1-1, 2-2-2. No. 3-1-2.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we take the letters from 3. We take the, from 3, then 2, or 3-1-2, I think it said. Correct? Yeah, 3-1-2.
Yes.
So when it says 1-1-1, we take the first letter from 3, we take the first letter from 1, then we take the first letter from 2. And then we repeat that whole process across that entire thing to figure that out. Ugh. Yeah, whatever. Let's, Oh? Let's see if we can go in those doors. Music room. The door is locked. Okay. Let's, head north. There's the hint. Let's go inside. Alright, there is a fallen cabinet somewhere here that Kizami is able to lift. And of course the music is playing nicely.
これじゃ通れないな。よし。
Ugh!
すごい
He
Yeah.
pushed that up with a single effort. That's impressive. Honestly, a little scary. And
Yep.
er,
There's nothing playing the piano. But anyway, we do want to check the desk, or I guess the chair to the right of the cabinet that he lifted. And the music's gone.
we got too close to the piano and suddenly it stopped.
Yep. Perhaps that desk just to the south? There we go. There are a few sentences scribbled on the surface of the desk. Kaori, be very careful around the green goo splattered all over the floor. It can kill you.
Did we really need a hint on that one?
I ran into a spiritualist here who left behind a pair of shoes blessed with holy water. If one person wears them, and all in attendance join hands, then, and only then, is it safe to traverse the accursed green goo. Whenever I see the sorrowful bodies of those who died here, I feel as if I may go mad with worry. I beg of you, survive these ordeals. Live! A pair of shoes with a faint, nearly imperceptible bluish glow catches your eye from under the desk. Take them? Yes! Okay, shoes blessed with holy water. Grant protection to their wearer and all who take his or her hands. Acquired blessed shoes.
Uh,
Yeah, those
Hope
shoes.
somebody's feet are roughly the right size.
Yeah,
Because
looks like it might be Yuka's feet. See if you can interact with the piano. There's not a soul to be seen anywhere near the piano.
not a soul.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, the
Nor
music...
is there nor is there a fish that lives at the bottom of the sea.
Like,
Not a
that's
soul.
named Soul? Yeah. Nor the bottom of a shoe.
Sorry, that what I was just floundering on that one.
Ah. All right, we want to head north?
And the piano started up again now that we...
Yes, it did. Anyway, the music room was called the suicide site, so that's probably what it was in relation to. Staff room. The door seems affixed to the walls like a model. It can't be opened. Alright. Thing we can do there. Staff room. Same thing. Okay, anyway, let's head back to the entranceway, which is just going to be west here. Reading anything along the way, as always. And anyway... Yeah, that happens the first time you come here.
よし
But Kizami can lift it.
because
because he's
zombie is some
strong.
sort of muscle freak.
Yep. Anyway, we are now heading back to the main building.
To the main building, we're not
To
doing
to
the
the main building.
green goo.
Nope, no green goo. Main building right now.
Here I would have thought
Nope. Mayhaps you'll remember in just a second why we need to go back to the main building. Let's go to the intersection here, near the entryway. And head north. Do you perhaps remember what was in the way north?
yes.
A heavy cabinet's
これじゃ通
collapsed.
れないなよし
1 second, my controls. Your controls.
Hering.
棚が
That was very unexpected. Okay. Go north. Alright, there should be a corpse. 1, 2... Yeah, 2 corpses should be somewhere nearby. And then we'll go... Skeletal corpse with bleach white bones sprawled across the floor here. Lying atop what remains of his clothes is a student ID name tag. Akihiko Kaguza something. Kagurazaka. Misato Municipal Brotherhood High, Class 2-4. Suffered severe injury to abdomen. Bled out. Age 17. Alright. Oh. Inspect the corpse. There's gonna be 2 more. There's a picture of the 4 dead children here. Couldn't reach that corpse?
Well, you tell me.
That looks like a no. Okay. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. So yeah, there should be 2 more
There's a
corpses. There we go. They're the remains of a very tall individual. Lying atop what remains of his clothes is a student ID name tag. Misato Municipal Brotherhood High. Totally missed that one.
Hato Suda.
Hato Suda. Right side. There. Misato Municipal Brotherhood High, Class 2-4, Hato Sudo. Took blow to head for friend. Skull split open. Age 17.
Brave of him.
Very brave of him. And there should be a 3rd corpse. These are the remains of a female student who clearly suffered a blow to the head. Her skull is cracked open and there's dried blood everywhere. Her broken glasses, as well as a student ID name tag, are resting next to her mangled corpse. Is that going to be Yuki Tsuruta?
No. Emi Urabi.
Emi Urabe. Byakudan Senior High School, 2-4. Skull cracked open with a blunt instrument. Age 16. Okay, that is to the right. Custodian's closet, the door is affixed. There's an erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. Okay. So there should have been a loose floorboard somewhere that we could have grabbed. I don't think it was to the right. And there was...
Well, unfortunately, this field of vision is so...
Yeah. There's the second corpse. Based on the size, this appears to be the corpse of a middle schooler. There's a student ID name tag attached to the tattered remains of her uniform. There's Yuki Tsuruta.
She seems like
Bottom
a
right.
courageous person.
Yes, very courageous. Because Yuki means brave. Hakuro number 3, junior high school, class 3-5, Yuki Tsuruta, starved to death while searching for little sister, age 15. Aw. Yeah, Yuki Tsuruta. Yeah, so we missed a floorboard somewhere. What are we looking for?
I'm looking to see
if we found her little sister yet. Nope. Okay. So yeah, somewhere here there might have been a loose floorboard that we could grab.
Again, the field of vision here is so limited that it's easy to miss things.
Yes, it is. Anyway, that is... We want to find that floorboard, and it's going to go there to the left and open that up. Let me undo a little bit here.
Forgive me for...
Oh, we want to inspect the cabinet. Can we not? Yeah, inspect
you mean the cabinet?
Yeah, inspect cabinet to receive loose floorboard. Head back to... Oh, my bad. We gotta go all the way back to the second building. Or to the second wing.
Right.
And we want to re-inspect that, the cabinet that fell in the entranceway.
Yeah, this whole northern thing was an optional thing full of name tags and lore and stuff.
Yes, but there's still a name tag that we're missing. And we need that floorboard to get it. And it's in the entranceway.
Okay.
So we want to inspect this a second time. Completely shattered, glass shards everywhere. On one of the shelves, you see a piece of floorboard that someone seems to have pried up. Take it? Yes! There's the floorboard that we missed. Alright. And we want to head back to the main building now.
And then that corpse we couldn't previously get to, we now should be able to...
Yuki and Hato. We got Emi Urabe. Yeah, and so that's going to be Kanao Yukimura. Hey, Tomato, looks like you're late by a lot. Oh, yeah, quite a bit. This is actually my second stream of the day, but yeah, we are 2.5 hours into this stream. To the west, furthest.
Yeah. I was just finding the way that's not blocked by.
Place the loose board. Yes. It's an extraordinarily tiny corpse. In its hand is a school printout with some text written on the back in felt tip pen. Daddy, I want to go back to Higanso.
小学生の遺体まであるとは。
Kanao said Shimura. There are even elementary schoolers here. Yes, there are, Kizami.
この子が何をしたというんだ。
By doing occult rituals. So this one is Kanao Yukimura. Sachimura, I guess. Very bottom right. Yep. Distant Futures Elementary School, Class 4-3, Kanao Sachimura. I guess her future is very distant. Withered away from dehydration, age 9.
That's tragic.
Very tragic. Okay. We need to go back to the second building now. We can
And
go.
actually get on with it.
Get on with it! Get on with it! Get on with it! Monty Python has something for everything. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the East Wing. And
No, it doesn't.
That's not an argument. All right, let's head east.
Okay.
Or actually, save first, of course. We can go to the next. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. And
Okay.
let's head east. And we're gonna follow the route here, then go upstairs. So, down. Down. Yep. To the west here. And that'll take us to the stairs.
Thanks for the entertainment, nameless ghost.
Oh, for the music?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we can get rid of all of that. Alright, and we're gonna want to go across the green
hey.
goo. Hey, it's a plaster bust, cheap and mass-produced for use in still life paintings. Yeah, that got moved.
これって教室の中にあった。
どうしたんだい？
You're wrong. Not sure.
気のせいです。
YouTube Outback because Rumble app is garbage. Okay, sure. I'll read it. Let's cross the goo. The goo.
All.
Permanent records. The door is affixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open.
Well, it's goo that we could get across that.
Yep, something sparkling on the ground. Pick it up? Absolutely. Translucent crystal that shines with a mysterious light.
どうしたんだい？ゆかちゃん。
おトイレを。
なんだ？ひょっとしてずっと我慢していたの？
Yes, she has.
For a very long time.
It is all her own damn fault.
急ごうか。でもどこも使えなかった気もするけど。
Alright. Now, we'll head west as soon as we reach this fork, and let's go to the sealed door.
Sorry.
At least it's not an E-sealed door.
E-sealed?
E-sealed door.
Oh, gosh. Well, that joke was the bane of my existence.
The protective charms attached to the door have completely vanished. It's now opening with no difficulty whatsoever.
But, you know, that joke really did have a nice ring to it.
Ah, you're not gonna stop.
入れそうだね。行ってくるかい？
できます。
What, are you souring on my jokes?
じゃあ
Always.
ここで待ってるからね。
You wrong won't chime in on this bit. Okay.
Kizami? Kizami じゃないか。
黒崎、お前も無事だったのか？
Not to be confused with Kurosaki Ichigo.
よかった。やっと生きてるやつに会えたぜ。くそ。
This must be Byakudan High School.
Yeah.
参ったよな。校舎の外もすげえ深い樹海だしよ。外に出ると迷ってこの校舎に戻ってくることすらできなくなるらしい。
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
一体ここはどこなんだよ、ちくしょう。なんか人玉とかいるしよ。
And there's no working phone, so you can't even call the Ghostbusters.
もう帰れないかもしれないな、俺たち。
Better yet, if you found a Vox, so you could call Argenta.
That too.
You know, Purgeon makes her feel good.
見たか？
Mm-hmm.
隣の部屋で。
ああ、見た。
俺ビビっちまってよ。人が一生のうちに目にする死体の数が決まってるとしたらさ、もう俺一生分超えた数の死体見ちまった気がするよ。くそ。
Well, don't work in a morgue, because clearly you won't be able to handle it, Kurosaki.
美月さん、彼氏に4股かけられててさ、昨日そいつ振ったから朝から元気なかったんだよ。
Well, that is a very prolific cheater.
だから俺授業中に面白メールいっぱい送ってやったんだ。そしたら休み時間にめちゃくちゃキレられてさ、ありがとうってメールくれたんだよ。せっかく元気出してくれたのに、あの子供の幽霊たちに殺されたのかな。
Well, he made the spirits reference, so I didn't have to.
え？キザミ？お前何すんだよ。げっ！
There's the blood.
キザミ！
This is
Hey!
madness.
No, this is Kizami! Hey, AS Cult, welcome.
ここではあいつらに殺されるのも俺に殺されるのも同じだ。どうせ死ぬんだからな。
Oh, man.
And he's got the foggy breath of being way too excited about this.
That he does. That he absolutely does.
ここは。あ、なんだ。どうしたんだ俺。気を失っていたのか。ゆか。ゆか。どこだ。
Well, predictably, Satoshi didn't willingly abandon Yuka.
Nope. He got dragged away somehow. Heavenly Host Elementary School closure date 1975, November 18th. It's haphazardly crammed to bursting with crumpled up documents, newspaper clippings, and scrap paper. School scandals continue. Principal questioned on liability. A cursed school, the many grisly happenings at Heavenly Host. School nurse reported missing. There's a plaque inside the case commemorating the school's establishment. It's covered in bloody handprints, as if someone were frantically caressing it.
A plaque depicting a burb.
Burbs aren't real.
They're robots.
Run by the FBI. Inventory of incoming students. Ujima Elementary, 21 boys. Inamoto Elementary, 10 girls. Caring Village Montessori, 13 boys. Osho West Elementary, 18 girls. Amor Gardens Academy, 6 girls. Now, unfortunately, here's something I didn't realize until much too late. We are blocked. Oh, we can read that note. Heavenly Host Bulletin. An individual unaffiliated with the school broke into the building last night and killed himself. This is the third such incident. The deceased was a 72-year-old single male from a neighboring prefecture.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. No, don't grab it yet. Bottom right, there was a note.
Didn't we just...
No, even further down. Strange but true stories of the occult, chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. It really exists, by Ko Kibiki. Give it a look. Yeah, read it.
数日の間に立て続けに町内で多数発生していた連続児童失踪事件は警察機構の入念な捜査の末最悪の形で解決へと向かう。天神小学校の開校当初から閉鎖されていた地下室で行方不明になっていた児童3名の亡骸と殺害される直前だったのか怯えた様子で座り込む女児1名。
Alright.
Interesting. So that's what they were talking about, how the fourth was something, but still alive.
Yes.
Oh, that's a triumph.
Yep.
そして血まみれのハサミを手に放心している。
In fact, I'd say it's a huge success.
Yeah,
同校
only
の
3
教員
deaths instead
1名
of...
が発見された。
Ooh.
It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
救出された女児の証言から追及は進み、男は女児を含む4名の児童の誘拐と
Okay.
殺害を認めたため、未成年者拐取、殺害および死体損壊などの罪で送検されるも、刑事裁判にて心神喪失が認定され無罪。医療施設に放り込まれた。この犯人の極の男は同校教師で校長の子息であり、 生来快活な性質であったが、起因する要素が全く不明の突発性の脳障害から年々教員として弁を振るうことが困難になっていた。事件の数ヶ月前より別の就職先を探す日々を続けていたが、結果は芳しくなく、日中町内を所在投げにふらふらと歩いているところを何度も目撃されていたようだ。男は入所後数ヶ月で看護医たちの隙をついて療養施設から脱走。天神小学校の地下室に入り込み、首を吊って自殺した。この事件で殺された児童たちはほとんどが天神小の生徒たちだったが、犯人逮捕時に寸出のところで救出された女児は天神小の生徒ではなく、事件後他県に移っていったとされている。悪い噂の立ってしまった天神小学校の不運はその後も収まらず、忍び込んだ変質者による強姦事件や自殺の舞台として利用されたため、生徒数が大幅に減り、ついには廃校に追い込まれた。当時60歳になっていた校長は、自らの屋敷の襖や壁、畳などに意味不明の文字の羅列を書き殴るなど奇行が目立っていたが、廃校決定のその翌日、天神小の屋根から飛び降りて自殺してしまった。首の骨を折り即死だったようだ。賛美極まる事件である。私はこの一連の事件の陰に人知を超えた力の動き、巨大なる呪詛の側面を見ている。鍵を握る人物はやはり現場で同い年の子供たちが惨殺されるのを目撃してしまった不幸なる生存者。事件を生き残った赤い服の少女だ。
Did she get away?
That's a good question, because she's clearly still here. And clearly a ghost.
She's a little girl ghost who looks like the same age as all the other three ghosts. So, did her family actually move away, or?
怪奇事件ルポライターの私が機会をいただいた本誌での連載は始まったばかり。このまま追跡取材を進めてみたいと思う。続報に期待していてほしい。
この事件、一人女の子が助かっていたのか。さっき見かけた赤い服を着た女の子の幽霊じゃないか。どうして殺されなかった子まで一緒にここに幽霊となって存在しているんだ。
Because she actually was killed here. Alright.
That sure looks like the implication now, doesn't it?
Yep, let's go up and left here. All the way left. Okay, no. Where you were. We can't get past that chair.
There is a...
So, unfortunately, there is a note in the way blocking us from getting to the last corpse. That is the final victim's memoirs. Annoyingly, if you read victim's memoirs number 4, that is victim's memoir number 5, and you cannot reach the corpse. If you don't read victim's memoirs number 4, victim's memoirs number 5 does not show up, and then you can go to the corpse. So, at this point, let's make a choice. Option 1, we'll read the victim's memoirs and get the final bad ending. Option 2, let's not read it and head towards the good ending. Make your pick. Anyways, we are going for the bad ending. Let's read the note. Victim's memoirs 5 of 5. Looks like I'll be dying soon, so I'm going to try to keep my fingers steady just this one last time. Bleeding never stopped, and I'm getting colder. I can barely see. In the end, we never did find one another here, and unless you magically pop out of the shadows real soon, we never will. Mitsuhara, I've always idolized you. You constantly surpassed me in every way, always one step ahead no matter what we were doing. I kept telling myself that at some point I'd turn a corner and you'd be there. But I knew better. My brain knew better. My brain rejected that notion from the beginning. If I should dream in death, though, then I know I'm going to see you when I turn this next corner, like I've been praying for all this time. We can beat up on each other like we used to. And I'll never have to be alone again.
なんだ頭が
A wave of nausea and unbearable despair suddenly washed over Satoshi's entire body. The next thing he knew, he was standing in the corner of an extremely narrow, red room. His movements weren't his own. It was as if his mind were disconnected from his body, with no perception of surface or gravity or motion. After a sudden dip jarred his senses, he realized he was moving purely on nerve impulses, with no direction nor control. Perhaps he'd been taken in by the curse, by the wave of negativity that permeated this space, far beyond the spectrum of human understanding. His shell of a body might as well have been a twig skipping across the ground in a windstorm. Without warning, his very sense of self had been completely destroyed, leaving him in a virtually lobotomized state. It seems that the remnants of a man's tortured soul are indeed a thing best left untouched. For this dying message, and the curse it carried, certainly had no trouble at all dismantling the essence of what was once a boy named Satoshi. Wrong end. Alright, my controls, Nweis.
Indeed.
Anyway, ending list, chapter 3. So we have wrong end 1, wrong end 2, wrong end 3, Red Victim's memoir, soul was taken over by despair and rotted away. As well as wrong end 4. Those are all of the wrong ends. We have just the good end left, but that is going to be for the next episode. For now, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always. And I will see you guys in the next part. Bye now.
I think we're gonna have to do something where... God, when did we pick up Victims' Memoirs for?
That's the thing that I'm worried about. That's also why I was hoping we could get... Yeah, we got it before this. We got it before we got... Wait, hang on. 1014, 215, 127. We might...
Where is Victims' Memoirs for?
Victim's Memoir is under, let's see. Victim's Memoir, I'm sorry, wrong one. Victim's Memoir is... yeah, second floor, or second wing, first floor, west stairway downstairs. We got that pretty much as soon as we got in.
So unless that was like the first save we made on entering the second wing.
Yeah, and I don't think it is.
Well, let's just finish up the main chapter this time, and let's
and we can save that like for a collectathon at the end or something. Yeah. Okay. That works for me.
I'm getting pretty tired now, so I think I have got enough left in me to finish up the chapter, but...
Cool. let's do it then. So we want to be... Oops. We want to go here. And let's go ahead and start recording. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm Brain Stabby, the stabby stab that never stabbied, and with me I have...
And Nweismuller, who is in pretty high spirits and making progress in this game.
Anyway, we are on the last section, or last episode of Chapter 3. We are going for the good ending. And Weiss, the controls are yours. Let's hop to it. Let's head east. And
Alrighty.
we'll head upstairs, go through the green goo.
Yeah, well, you're doing a good job of guiding me, so...
Yep, that is what I'm good at. Being the navigator and managing several different guides. Unfortunately, we got ourselves stuck. Hey, is called you wrong. Don't worry, I don't mind the philosophical chat. Didn't really have much to comment on it, but I'm glad you guys are chatting.
What are they talking about?
The future, how long they're gonna live, whether or not Rumble's app is garbage, whether or not Google is garbage. You know, good stuff. You wrong whether or not he would live this long.
Stab. Who's a good guide?
Who's a good guide?
Who's a goo guide?
Who's a good guide? Ah. Alright. Let's grab that, head west, and reopen the bathroom.
どうしたんだいゆか
Google is garbage, we both agree. That is true. Everyone agrees on that.
なんだひょっとしてずっと我慢していたの
We can skip this stuff. We just saw this last episode.
Yes, and there's no justice in this world. Yuka's hanging on a surprisingly long time while Seiko got just totally shanked early on.
Yep. Boom. The crystal of unsealing shattered. Protective charms attached to the door have disappeared. Alright. We can fast forward through
Control
all of this. Control is skip, yes.
Well, that's faster.
Much faster. And yeah, A is called meta is in fact absolute trash. If you fuck with meta, the lizard Zuxarians will eat you. Okay, do not read that, of course, since that is Victim's Memoir number 5. And we want to go back down to the bottom right and read the, very bottom right, read the stuff from Ko. Since we read that before reading the Victim's Memoirs. Yes, let's read it. And we can skip through all of that and head back over to the... No. Not there. Head back over to stand by the Victim's Memoirs. Alright, and on this path, we are not reading the Victim's Memoirs and instead going for the good ending. Anyways, let's go pick up that glowing purple orb.
We'll pick up that last name tag somewhere and put it, somewhere.
Yeah. We'll, I'll get that in a collectathon or something. There's a bloodstained cassette on the floor. It seems to be from a digital video camera. Pick it up? Yes. Mini DV tape. The label reads, Kibiki Research Data 1, 2005, 11/19.
Yeah, we just saw that label.
Yep. Alright. Oh. Alright. Now let's head out of the room.
Did someone just say teacher?
Yes, she did.
閉じ込められたのか。
大切な人を案ずる思い。それゆえ受ける痛みや苦しみは、死者にも生者にも隔てなく与えられる美しい聖魂。
君は
Like a dead fish. How
魚のよう
accurate.
に目が濁っている。
私はここで死んだ幽霊です。
そうか。なんて言ったらいいのかわからないが。
幸せと不幸は隣り合わせ。安易に幸福を得ようとするにはそれなりのリスクが伴うもの。
何を言ってるんだ。
あなた方がこの学校に閉じ込められたのは幸せの幸子さんを行って失敗したからです。
We messed it up?
幸子さん。ああ、最後にみんなでやった失敗だって。
誰かが唱える回数を増やしたか減らしたか、人数分正しく唱えなかったのです。誰かが。
Who could have messed up?
ちゃんと9回唱えた。幸子さんお願いします。9回だよ。唱える回数が人数より多かったり少なかったりすると失敗しちゃうらしいからね。
And apparently, failing just isn't just nothing happens, which is what my first instinct would be. But oh no.
Yep.
俺は確
They
か
have
に
very different failures
しっかり唱え
condition.
たはずだ。誰か失敗したのか。そのせいで。いや、そうじゃない。違う。こんな事態誰かのせいじゃない。
わざとかも。お友達の誰かが面倒で適当に唱えたか、
Oh no.
あるいはもっと遊びたくて簡単に終わらないように失敗したか。わざとでなくてもいい加減な性質の人なら失敗しても考えそうですわね。まあいいや、バレないって。こんな恐ろしい出来事に発展するとも知らずに。
Okay, this reaction is starting to look. She's actually seemed pretty sane and helpful up until now, but that laughing is unsettling.
Yeah, I think she might not be all entirely there, or perhaps not all on the up and up.
誰も申告しなかったのでしょ。失敗した、ごめんなさいって。
いい加減にしてくれ。
ごめんなさい。ついいろんな可能性を考えてしまうのです。
She seems to be enjoying Satoshi's discomfort too much here.
職業柄かしら。
Yep.
もうペンはとっくに折ったはずなのですけれど。あなたはまだ持っているようですね。それをしっかり手に握って思ってみてください。あなたの大事な人たちのこと。
Yeah, definitely hold on to that scrap of paper.
すまない。俺急いでるんだ。妹の姿が見えないんだよ。他の奴らも見つけないと。
心配する気持ち、心をかき乱す衝動、それでいいのです。
It is a noble sentiment.
おまじないとは人が人を思う気持ち、心そのもの。
Well, apparently not this charm. This charm actually has occult magic and brings people over into this hell dimension.
Well, you know, with this line from her here, I have a. And charms just being, a formalization of the soul and emotions of people, thus getting magical power. I have a theory about those stupid scented beads.
Oh?
I think they literally have power because Yuka's intent was so focused on those damn beads that she imbued it with them with power.
Oh no. But within the confines of this universe, that is a completely plausible theory.
And it's freaking. I'm impressed, Yuka, but knowing everything I know, freaking Yuka.
Frickin' Yuka. Okay.
それが愛情であれ憎しみであれ、思いが強ければ強いほどまじないはパワーを発揮するのです。スプレンドマースフォック。
So what now?
熱い。待ってくれ。一体何をしているんだ。
フリジデツイーボール。
Frigidaire?
体が焼けるように熱い。おい、やめろ。やめてくれ。
ボールツイードフリジデフォックマウススプレッド。私たちの邪魔をする者は許しません。苦しみ抜くといいわ。行きなさい、思い人のもとへ。
Yeah. Okay, cool. So
もう遅いかもしれませんけど。
yeah, okay, that hint of being evil, yeah, now it's clearly there. And you wrong and A is cult. I appreciate you guys hanging out, even if you guys have no idea what's going on in the game and have a hard time paying attention to anime and manga. Continued in chapter 4. Anyway, there was one good thing that I wanted to mention. We didn't realize this. Yay, chapter 4 has been unlocked. Extra 2 has been unlocked. Extra 11 has been unlocked. The fact that we looked at the bust, both inside the art room and then later outside the art room, that actually unlocked a name tag in chapter 5 later. Alright, brothers and sisters completed chapter 3, Strange Annex, attained all endings in chapter 3. Anyway, my controls on Nweis, ending list, chapter 3, there it is, that is the good ending. After being separated from Yuka, Satoshi runs into Nako Sayanoki. Just who is she? Oh no, it's just this series. They jump around and I got lost ages ago. Honestly, the story doesn't interest me at all. I'm glad these kids are dying. Okay, well, you wrong. You can at least be happy that the death count is up to 2 from our main cast of characters, plus a lot of others. You were saying something, Nweis?
Just who is she? I believe after the ending, we can safely say crazy bitch.
Yes, definitely. And on that note, I think we can wrap the episode up and we can wrap the chapter up. And Nweis, thank you for hanging out with me. We got pretty much an entire chapter done today. So that is awesome. And like I mentioned, I'll need to go back and do a collectathon to get that last name tag that we got blocked out of by reading the fourth victim's memoirs. Honestly, should have read through more of the chapter and added that to my playthrough guide, but I was kind of following the guide by the seat of my pants. Oh well, it happens. Anyway,
We should
both-
probably do extras 2 and 11 next session.
I think so as well. Anyway, for everyone that's been watching, thank you for hanging out. Both the stream and the episode are over, so please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I will see you guys in the next part, which, as Nweis just said, is going to be extra 2 and 11. Probably. I will have you check them out before we do them to just remind ourselves of what they actually are. Anyway, that thing going to the intro music means it's time to wrap it up. See you guys.
Bye now.
Recording is stopped. You wrong, A is called. Thanks for hanging out. Retsnam, Tomato, Mary Blog and Blogger, Flightless Bird. And that looks like everybody. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Nweis, thank you for being, I don't know if I want to call you a co-host when you're the one doing all the playing, but yeah. However that ends up working out. You wrong.
I'm the co-host. It's
Co-host, but main player. You know, it's like when the first officer on a plane is pilot flying.
quite.
All right. It is called You Wrong. See you guys later. Broadcast is over. Who you bugging next? I don't know. Have fun. Figure someone to bug. YouTube is over.